Alright guys, so before we start this video, I just wanted to say I'm so sorry for the long break that I've had, the hiatus, because I've been really busy with school and stuff like that, and I just didn't really have any like motivation to upload or anything. But I don't know, I guess recently I just felt like I should just come back and because I do this for fun anyway, so I thought, let me just give it another shot. So I thought I was gonna change like the direction of my channel, and I'm gonna like step up the quality of my videos. So hopefully this video is gonna be way better than all the other ones. So yeah, let's get it.
I just wanna be the one you love. I just wanna be the one you love.
Alright, so recently I bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I've been playing it a lot. So I really think that this game is incredible, and I think you guys should play it sometime soon if you have the chance. There are many things that you can do, from helping civilians with quests, taking down forts, taking place in Spartan and Athenian wars, and explore the ocean on your ship. And you can even expand your crew and meet new people. But there's one thing that I've actually found interesting in the game that I thought was awesome. So I would say the mercenary system. So basically, to break it down, your character Alexios or Cassandra, whichever one you pick, it doesn't really matter. But they will become a mercenary, and they will be placed in a tier system that displays how strong each individual mercenary is. So there are 9 tiers, and there are about 5 mercenaries in each tier, excluding like the last 2 tiers, because in tier 2 is 3, and in tier 1 is only 1 person, because only 1 person could be on top. So when you kill each mercenary to go up a tier, because that's what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to kill the mercenary above you to go up a tier. But after you kill them, they will indefinitely replace each other, like the ones behind you, if you keep killing them. And I thought that this was really similar to the Shadow of War Nemesis system, alright? And I love Shadow of War personally, and the Nemesis system in that game just pretty much tops it all off for me. So the Nemesis system in that game is basically where strong enemies are put into the world to fight the player, and they are near the strength of the player. The enemies will interact with each other, because like they do duels and stuff like that, or they'll go raid each other's camps, like without the player even having to interfere. And the enemies, they will remember you if you previously interacted with them before. And I think these two are very similar because of the infinite waves of enemies and the power level of the enemies, because the enemies are around the same strength as the player. So another interesting comparison that I could make between these two systems is how in both, the enemies in particular have strengths and weaknesses. The strengths and weaknesses change up gameplay by making the player take different approaches to the mercenaries or Uruks in Shadow of War. However, I feel that the strengths and weaknesses can be expanded upon in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Most of the time, the mercenaries have only one strength and one weakness. Sometimes 2 strengths and no weaknesses at all. To be fair, there are less ways to damage another person in Assassin's Creed compared to Shadow of War, because in Shadow of War you have like all of those powers and stuff, and all those creatures that you can brand. Another thing that I feel that Shadow of War does better is how the Uruks actually speak to the player and have voice actors. In Assassin's Creed, the mercenaries just meet up and fight without exchanging any dialogue. Like, of course they grunt and stuff like that when they swing their weapons, but that's about it. Like, we get a voice acting. But there's one good thing in Assassin's Creed, however. Like, they actually give the mercenaries their own unique backstories. Shadow of War originally did this in Shadow of War to an extent. Like, they would just say, like, oh, this Uruk likes to do this or something like that. But it wouldn't really like give like that much of a backstory. Yeah, I think like their own backstories and stuff for the mercenaries, I thought that was really cool. So I think this was one thing that Assassin's Creed was missing, actually, because as an assassin, this gives you a proper way to find strong targets and hunt them down to get a decent reward. in my opinion, I think that the mercenary system should be incorporated into the next game and expanded upon a little more. So they can get strengths and weaknesses, and maybe they can even talk to the player, something like that. I just don't want it, like, it doesn't have to be a complete copy, but it can be something like a little more. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how Shadow of War is. But there's also this other thing in the game. It's very similar to the mercenary system, but it isn't quite like it. It's basically where you investigate a cult, and you're supposed to take down each member one by one. I haven't got too far yet, so I'll talk to you guys more about it once I get farther in the game. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say so far. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments, and yeah, so subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for stopping by or whatever. Tell me how I can improve my content or whatever. I'm trying my hardest to shift my channel to being a like gaming channel, or like gaming news, stuff like that. I just talk about stuff that's happening in the gaming world, or like my thoughts about a certain game or things inside of a game. And I'll probably like criticize some stuff about games, stuff like that, or developers, and I'll just like throw my opinion out there. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
What is life without love? What's life without dreams? What's life without goals? Everything ain't what it seems. What's life without friends who remain genuine? Don't care about the money or what type of crib you in. Who can withstand the test of time? That's just a guess of mine. Here in real life, homie, this is not a set design.